The women are out in the lineup. We're getting our first taste of man-on-man action. I'm Jessie Starling, joined in the booth by Shiko. Our Shiko, big opening heat in our hands. Sally Fitzgibbons taking on Kirra Pinkerton, two of the informed surfers of the event.
With bigger waves, I think Kirra will definitely stand up.
She's having a look here, getting this heat underway. Kirra Pinkerton, her first wave of this exchange. Puts it on rail there just to kick this one off, waiting for this wave to build up through this inside. Wow. Held that rail, but just hit a bump coming down, so that outside rail, unfortunately, Sally's side. What went wrong here for Kirra Pinkerton?
I think the rail of the board wasn't really engaged at the end. That's why she poked the nose. But yeah, let's see it again. She had a lot of speed, and as you can see, the rail wasn't really all in the water. And she was kind of like sitting a bit on the back foot all the way through the bottom of that wave you saw, and ended up poking the nose.
And this is her first overall wave here.
Yeah, she's just so consistent. Gets around it, almost fell there on that float. Had the time to readjust her footing again, and was able to get another float around that section. I feel like she was always kind of like chasing this wave, and she couldn't really go off the bottom, off the top as she would love to. But it's a nice start. I think it's gonna be a mid-range number based on what she did, and she surfed it well, but we can expect more than that from Sally, right?
Yeah, definitely. Sally, she's so smart. I mean, she's such a smart competitor, just to piece together an entire wave from start to finish and getting that completion there. I mean, I feel like this is where Sally really style and a lot of confidence in that last heat. But we've got a lot going on in this heat right now. Quick in and out there from Kirra Pinkerton, but we saw Sally piece together what was a beautiful wave from start to finish there. So looking forward to breaking that one down. So we're coming through and maybe figuring it out for the first time. I'll get back to that in a second. Kirra here lays it on rail. Oof. Big section goes down, unfortunately. Kirra has such a wow factor with her surfing. I feel like she just is so capable of hitting these massive sections. We see Kirra Pinkerton, you know, really huck into a big section, but as far as an overall performance goes, she always absolutely nails it. This last one of Kirra, though, letting her down.
Big section. She goes really vertical there under the lip and then pokes the nose when coming down. It's hard not to get intimidated by a surfer like Sally, but let's see what Kirra can do on this one.
Kirra looking to finish a wave here, just get a bit of rhythm going under her feet. Starts off with a nice carve through this inside, slashes this one. You can see maybe surfing a little bit tentative. That's better. Explodes in the section here for Kirra. Coming through this inside. All right, she's got a complete ride. We know she can lift so much more than that. We've seen her absolutely detonate some sections out here, but just getting a wave that feels good. So many different types of conditions. This is this last one of Kirra that we saw.
There's a bit of contrast here. I believe it's the size of the wave. The first one we see, that snap was a bit of a setup. This was a bit better. But overall, I just believe she needs another type of wave to beat Sally. And going up again, a good start for her. And let's see what Sally can do out the back.
Free falls off that first turn here for Sally Fitzgibbons. Bit of a slopey, wider section to this one. Dancing in that glare here for Sally. Starts to really wind up now through this inside. Has a section to work with. Great looking oncoming one, and nails the finish here for Sally. Boards are looking great under her feet there. And just the connection she has with this wave. I mean, there's no surprise she's last year's winner.
She's going to apply a lot more pressure to Kirra right now, as expected. Nice float around.
Wow.
Big section out the back, which is really risky. A nice cutty, and I love how she paces herself just to wait for the right moment to attack this section. And look at this, chooses her line, and bang! Really hard section to navigate through, and she makes it. So when you see, anytime you see Sally claiming, it's because it's going to be a big number for sure.
Yeah, just generates speed, comes into that, and Sally didn't look like she was ever going to get knocked off her feet here. She's out in front and up and riding again, looking to drop a 633 on this wave. Using up first priority. Wow, starts with a really classy roundhouse. Straight up into the pocket again, but goes down. So not going to go into her top two, but just flexing her skill.
The lines they were doing back then, they are still trying to manufacture them, so it's amazing to watch.
Here we go. Big looking couple of lines rolling on through. Kirra Pinkerton says, I'll take the first one. Got a slash, big wall of water in front of her. That's a big turn. Pushes hard, but maybe too hard there.
Add a bit more juice at the end, so I don't know. I just think it's a wave it's going to put her back into the conversation, and she was needing that wave, so it's a good moment there for Kirra. Hopefully she goes into the sixes and everything at it, and up and riding again more on the inside. Jess.
Yeah, good looking bowl in front of her, really trying to start to put some scores on the board and create an opportunity for herself. That's a nice hit in the pocket. Late to that second section, but gets the completion. Feels like Kirra really liked that one. We've had this recurring theme of the look back to the beach. It's kind of been the really sign of knowing that they like that wave.
So, yeah, this was her best wave so far. Nice setup carve there. Another snap to stay close to the white water. I like this turn a bit better. And she was a bit late to that one, but she makes it. So she was stoked about it, building confidence. She was needing something in the 5-6 range. It will probably be it. So let's see.
Yeah, in comparison to that 4.83 she has already as her high score, where do you see this one really sitting in regards to that?
I think he's going to go into the 5-6 range in between, yeah. Compared to the 6.33, maybe higher than Sally's 6.33 actually. Because Sally's was like 3 floater wave, and this.
A good call for our American surfer. Sally out the back now, using up priority. She says, I'm going to go this one. Bit of a smaller wave. Potentially a weird choice there for Sally Fitzgibbons. You're shaking your head, Chico. Right? She hasn't really cracked out of first gear yet. That 617, pretty much baseline Kirra Pinkerton that we've all known and have got used to. So we know that if she lifts 783, that's definitely in question for her. Sally, though, here, trying to drop a 633. Another strange decision there. Maybe was watching Kirra's wave on the way back out, saw she got it from a little bit further under, and it had a really nice line to it.
It's going to be insane to watch.
Kirra looking here. Big decision, using up first priority. Great looking opening hook for Kirra Pinkerton. This is more like it from the 22-year-old out of San Clemente. Wow. Big open face hook from Kirra. Now really pacing it through this inside section. This could be a massive number with a really strong finish from Kirra. Starts to bowl up here, stays tight in the pocket. One more to work with and hacks it for a finish. 2 hands up in the air from Kirra Pinkerton. That is a great looking wave. Maybe one of the best we've seen of this heat so far. Those opening calves, Chico, were just so beautiful.
Yeah, look at this. Really tight in the pocket. Waits in the bottom of that wave. Sets it up this one. Look at this one. This was a full power carve in the pocket. Full speed on that turn, and yeah, she's just connected really well with the inside as well. And yeah, I was just like thinking about just finish this wave, and she did it. So yeah, I can't wait to see where this score is gonna fall.
Yeah, not just calves, these are full power hacks. I mean, full body torque. Every single inch of that rail was just deep in the water.
Wow.
So much water going out the back as well. She's just got to be one of, if not the most powerful surfer on the Challenger Series for the women's side. Comes through this inside. I was thinking the same thing, Chico. She's got to make this one.
Exactly.
She's got to make this inside section count. And did she ever? Right into the rocks. Wow, Kirra Pinkerton just flexing her rail game out here.
Yeah, lovely. Amazing surfing. With pressure, needing a big number against Sally, catches the wave. And I believe by comparison that wave was impeccable, was really well surfed.
Sally getting her piece of the pie through this inside section as well, Chico. Bigger looking waves, so better decision here from Sal.
Yeah, just going down the line really fast. Does a really long cutback, staying close to the power source. Another gouging carve. Beautiful stuff there by Sally. Another snap and a good finish. So she was trying to improve on a 633. Do you think that's it?
It's a really nice wave. I mean, she's definitely pushing hardest on those carves. Veselko got a bit of torque on that turn as well. It tweaked it out. Kirra with priority right now. Takes this wave with 10 seconds on the clock. Needs to better a 633, and she might need it. Hits this first section. Goes up again with a third. And potentially the finish. There it is for Kirra Pinkerton. Waiting on a score. The beach is happy. They think she's made it through this heat. Proud of herself anyways for Kirra. She spent a bit of time off. Felt like she hit a burnout. Just needed to regroup, but she's going to find herself into the quarterfinals for Kirra Pinkerton. Big result coming into stop number 4.